Good morning, fencers. Welcome back to another Northwest Fencing Center training. I'm Coach Simon, and today we are going to do some footwork. The focus of the day is going to be on check steps. We will focus on the coordination of the check steps, the balance of the check steps, then work these check steps into some series or sequences of steps. The focus is going to be very technical, and for that reason, today we are going to have no weapon. We will focus mostly on the legs. At the end of the class today, I will give you a lunge challenge that you will be able to do at home after you are done with this class. Let's begin with the warm-up. Today's warm-up is going to start with a little bit of coordination on the right foot and the left foot. I will start jumping in place with both feet working together. After 10 seconds, I will switch to right-left, one on each side. 10 more seconds, I will switch to two on each side. 10 more seconds, I will switch to three on each side. And from there, go back down to two, then one, then both feet together. This is going to be a little bit over a minute of jumps, and we will execute this little sequence 3 times. Let's begin. We will start feet spread about shoulder width, legs slightly flex, little spring in the legs, and shoulder relax. We begin in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Both feet together. My legs flex slightly when I hit the ground. In a couple seconds, we switch right and left. Let's go. Right and left. I keep the spread between the feet about the same. Light on the landing. And now 2 on each leg. 2 on the left, 2 on the right, 2 on the left, 2 on the right. 5 more seconds, and we switch to 3. Let's go. 3 on each leg. 3 on each leg. 5 more seconds. We'll go back to 2. Let's go. 2. 2 on each leg. 5 more seconds. We'll go back to 1. Let's go back to 1. Couple seconds. We go back to both feet together. Let's go. 5 more seconds. And relax. Shake it out. We shake the legs between series. Breathe, loose, and relax. And we will go again for the same theories. Both feet together, then 1 on each side, then 2, then 3, then back down, 2, 1, and both together. That's ready. Let's go. Both feet together. Very light on each landing, 1 on each side. I'm getting ready to switch to 2 on each side. Let's go. I try to keep a straight balance. Ready for 3. And down to 2 again. Almost there. Down to 1. And back to both feet together. and I relax. As usual, once I start moving, I get a feel for where I may be tight, a little tense, and I will work little stretches to help the muscles that need a little bit more stretch. For now, I'm doing fine, so I will simply stay mobile and relax. Keep some kind of movement between sets. Let's go for our third set. We will start in 5 seconds. Again, both feet together, slight flex in the knees, and light landing. Let's go. I barely leave the ground. Still enough to make a little sound. One on each side. Let's go. Keep it light. Keep it loose. 2 on each side. Three on each side. Down to 2. Down to 1. Couple more seconds. Both together. I bring my feet back to the initial spread. 5 more seconds. And I relax. And I shake it out. The little jumps required for my calf to work as I was pushing up. I will stretch a little bit my calf with the lunge, keeping both feet in line. If I do it from this angle, you can see that both feet are pointing toward the same direction, and I keep the back foot, the foot that's behind, flat, and that creates a stretch as I bring the hip down while keeping the heel on the ground. Create a stretch in my calf. Again on the other side. And I loosen. For our next warm-up exercise, we are going to work the knee wave. We did it in the previous class. I will work 2 steps to the side and round my knee as I change direction. Knee goes up, across, and then roll as I open the hip. Upon landing of this leg, I'm moving. Cross, open, move as the legs goes down. I will work a series of 5 on each side. Let's get in place. Again, feet slightly spread, legs slightly flex. Let's go. 1, 2, and round that knee. 1, 2. That's 1. To one side and the other. 2. 3. 4. And 5. And I relax. I do a quick recover and execute a series of 10 repetitions. Let's begin together. Let's go. To the side, round. And round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I loosen. Check it out. Next series will be 15 repetitions. 10 more seconds of relaxing and breathing. Get in place. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I shake it out. My third warm-up exercise is going to be lunge squat, going back from knee up. Again, I want to keep a good balance, keeping my feet in line with each other and working my hands in coordination with my legs. Left hand going up when my right knee goes up, and left knee going up with the right hand up. Help keep the balance. From that initial position, I will bring this leg back and squat. I land the toes, keep the heel off the ground, and flex both legs and back up. 1, 2, keeping a good balance. I will start with 5 reps on one leg, then switch 5 reps on the other leg. Let's begin. I will start with my right knee up and making sure I have a good balance. Begin. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back up. Then relax. Switch to the other side. My left leg is up now. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back up and balance. Shake it out. Work short stretches. Before my next set. My next set will have 10 repetitions on each leg. So let's get in place. Right knee goes up, left hand is up, right hand is down. As I lunge, my right hand will go up. So let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I relax. I will do 10 repetitions leading with my left leg. In place, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. Quick note about balance. As I'm demonstrating the work, I started focus forward, was able to keep a good balance. As soon as I looked to the side, my balance shifted to the side. It's very common. For this reason, when you fence, when you work footwork, I'd like you to be focused on something right in front of you. It will help you maintain a good balance, keep your footwork straight and precise. So try to stay focused in front of you and avoid distractions to the side. I will take a quick drink before we move into the footwork. So today's focus, check steps. Let's start with a little bit of coordination. From a good en-garde position. Good en-garde position, both feet are apart from each other, about shoulder width. Both legs are flexed, like this. Both heels in line. And my shoulders level. I try to keep both shoulders at the same height, not here or there, both at the same height. If I move really to the side, you can see that it's flat. From that en-garde position, I'm going to tap one leg, then move. When advancing, the mechanic is push off the back leg. I advance by pushing. I push that hip forward to move my entire stance. Therefore, I will tap this back leg to focus on this back foot, tap, and advance. From there, tap on the front leg, which then push for the retreat. Let's go for 10 repetitions. En garde, and begin. Tap back leg, advance, tap front leg, retreat. 1, tap, advance, tap, retreat. 2, tap, advance, tap, retreat. 3, tap, advance, tap, retreat. 4, tap, advance, tap, retreat. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Note that when I tap my foot, only the leg is moving. I do not move the entire body, only the leg is moving. Let's go for a second set of the same repetition. Let's go. Back foot, advance, front foot, retreat. 1, 2, 3. Note that 4. I do not have a weapon in my hand today, but I try to bring a correct position, working both hands up, both elbows away from the body. I'm at 9, one more, 10, and I relax. And I stay focused, straightforward. My next set is going to work 2 taps. Working 2 taps is going to challenge a little bit my balance and work coordination slightly different. From manga position, I work now 2 tap on the back foot, then advance, followed by 2 tap on the front foot, and retreat. I'm going to work these taps at a medium speed. Let's begin. Tap, tap, advance, tap, tap, retreat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I relax. Make sure that you stay flex for all 10 repetitions. You begin the series well in place and you maintain that level of flex as you work your series. After 10 repetitions, you go back to a stop for a second, then relax. Important to complete the series in place before relaxing. We will do a second set of the same double tap, back foot followed by advance, then double tap front foot followed by retreat. En garde, and let's go. Tap, tap, advance, tap, tap, retreat. 1, advance, retreat. Back foot, advance, front foot, retreat. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back in place, then relax. On my next set, I'm going to tap on both legs. Before my advance, I will tap the front foot once, the back foot twice, then advance. So 3 taps total, front, back, back, advance. Then I do the opposite. Back, front, retreat. Front, back, back, advance. Back, front, retreat. Once again, a little bit more coordination and a little bit more challenge on my balance, as I will try to maintain my hip and shoulders level while my legs are tapping and avoid too much shift in this balance. Let's get on guard together. Front foot tap once, back foot tap twice, advance. Back foot tap once, front foot tap twice, retreat. Front, back, back, advance. Back, front, retreat. 2. Front, back, back, advance. Back, front, retreat. 3. Advance. Retreat. 4. Advance. Retreat. 5. Advance. Retreat. 6. Front, back, back, advance. Back, front, retreat. 7. Front, back, back, advance. Back, front, retreat. 8. Front, back, back, advance. Back, front, retreat. 9. Front, back, back, advance. Back, front, retreat. 10. And loosen. I have one more set of this one. 10 more repetitions. I make sure I stay loose between series. If you want to drink between sets, not a problem. Have your bottle close by. Quick drink However, do not sit. In the fencing bout, you should be able to recover standing, moving. So now is a good time to do exactly that. Let's begin our second set. Front foot tap once, back foot tap twice, advance. Back foot tap once, front foot tap twice, retreat. 1, front, back, advance, back, front, retreat. 2, front, back, advance, back, front, retreat. 3, front, back, advance, back, front, retreat. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I stay flex, 9, 10, and I loosen the legs. My next series is going to change things a little bit. So far, my tap had my feet staying in place. Front foot, back foot did not move forward or back. On my next set, my feet are going to move out of the stance. Before my advance, I'm going to reach with my front leg, then bring it back. My front leg is going to move just a little bit from my regular stance to a stance that is slightly wider. Regular, out. Regular, out. No more than that. On the retreat, I will do something similar with the back leg moving slightly out, back, then retreat. For now, the center of balance, so my hips, are going to stay where they are on the first part. When I go foot, reset, my hips stayed in place. You can look at my head between these two flags right now. My front leg is going to move out and back. My head stayed between the two flags. Same thing as my back leg would move, my head stays where it is. Let's go for 10 repetitions. En garde, front foot out, reset, advance. Back foot out, reset, retreat. 1, front foot out, reset, advance. Back foot out, reset, retreat. 1, 2, advance. 1, 2, retreat. I'm at 3 reps. Out, advance. Out, retreat. 4, out, advance, out, retreat. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Loosen. If you go a little faster than me, extend your series. I do 10 repetitions, which last a fair amount of time when I do it at my speed. This works my legs. I stay down my legs for an extended period of time. That's a good way to reinforce my muscles. Just like you would work a wall sit. If you decide to work the repetitions faster, just increase the amount of repetition. So you actually work flex for the same amount of time as I am. Let's go for a second set of the same coordination. Back foot goes out, come back, advance. Back foot goes out, come back, retreat. Front out, come back, advance. Back out, come back, retreat. 2, front out, advance, back out. 3, 4, stay flex. maintain the center of balance in place as my legs are moving out and back. 8 reps, 9 reps, 10, then relax. And I shake it out. On my next set, I will now move the center of balance. My front leg is going to move out as I now push slightly on my back leg, just like the beginning of an advance. Out. So you can see now that my center of balance, my hip in line with my head, has moved forward. I'm in between the two flags. I work my half step and I move slightly forward. I'm still flexed on these legs. I could from there maybe push back if I needed to. On the retreat, I will do something similar where I will slightly push on the front leg, starting to move the hip. 1 and back. Let's go for 10 repetitions. Half advance, reset, advance. Half retreat, reset, retreat. Half advance, center of balance has moved, reset, advance. Half retreat, retreat. 1, reset, move. 1, reset, move. 4, 1, reset, move. 1, reset, move. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I shake it out. I will work a second set of the same, moving my center of balance into a half step, then reset, then move. Very important for you to have a clear difference between the previous set we did, where it was a simple tap, and the current set, which has a move. 2 different things that could be used in different situations with different purpose. Let's get back on guard. Again, nice flex, nice balance. Half, reset, advance. Half, reset, retreat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. I will now mix things up a little bit. From my half step, I will work a full step. Why I do that? To make sure both legs are still flexed enough after the half step. I will start on guard, work my half step. From there, advance. At this point, my back leg should still be flexed. I do it from this angle. You can see my back leg flex from my on guard position. I work a half step forward, my back leg is still flexed. I can work now and advance. Let's go. Half, advance. Same thing on the retreat. Half, front leg is still flexed. Retreat, 1. Half, advance. Half, retreat, 2. Half, advance. Half, retreat, 3. Half, advance. Half, retreat, 4. Half, advance. Half, retreat, 5. Half, advance. Half, retreat, 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. I relax. I maintain the same focus, half step, keeping my legs flexed, to now change direction. From my hanger position, I will work this half step forward, legs are still flexed, then retreat. From there, work a half step back. So I move slightly back, both legs are still flexed, and I advance. Let's begin. Front half, retreat. Back half, advance. Check back, check forward. 2, check back, check forward. 3, check back, check forward. 4, check back, check forward. 5, check back, check forward. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I relax. I will work the same series again, half step forward into the advance, half step back into the retreat, half step forward into the retreat, half step back into the advance. Let's start with the half advance, advance, half retreat, retreat. Half advance, advance, half retreat, retreat. 1, half advance, advance, half retreat, retreat. 2, half advance, advance, half retreat, retreat. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I shake it out. Back to check steps again. Half advance into the retreat, half retreat into the advance. Make sure you keep loose legs between series. Have water if you need. Let's go. Check with the front leg. Check back. Check with the back leg forward. 1, 2, check back, check forward. 3, check back, check forward. 5, check back, check forward. 6, check back, check forward. 7, check back, check forward. 8, check back, check forward. 9, check back, check, forward 10. And I relax. I will now work double check. Both feet are going to check, spread the en garde position. Again, I want to keep both legs flexed enough I can move from that extended stance. If I start with my front foot, I'm going to move slightly forward, slightly back. From there, I could do anything. I could advance or check, check, retreat. Both moves should be possible from the spread. Let's start with the double check forward. I lead with the front foot, check the front, check the back, advance. Followed by double check back, check the back, check the front, retreat. Check, check, advance, check, check, retreat. 2, 3. Note that my center of balance is going to move in, move out, move in. Move out, move in, move out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 5 reps. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I relax. Why do I move the center of balance? Because it's going to influence the distance. My opponent is likely to be focused on the target, which is mostly here. In epee, maybe also the hand. That's why when I try to confuse my opponent, fake my opponent, I want to move in this target. If I simply move my feet, the effect is going to be limited. If I now present the target, I might be more likely to draw something by inviting before pulling out. That's why we work check step with a slight move of the center of balance. On my next work, I'm going to work some sequences. The first sequence goal is going to use the check step to create a flow and a very smooth change of direction. It is mostly a coordination work, control work with 2 advances followed by a check back and 2 retreat followed by a check forward. When moving from advance to check, I maintain the same speed, same flow. My check is like the beginning of a third advance. 1, 2, 3, and I change direction. Same thing from the retreat. 1, 2, 3, and I change direction. Let's go for 10 repetitions. On guard and begin. Advance, advance, check, back, retreat, retreat, check, forward. Maintain the flow to the check, then change direction. Flow, check, change direction. I do not stop. I flex, then switch direction. Flex, 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 switch. 3. 4. I keep this front foot light, then this back foot light. This keeps the motion smooth and continue. I do not want to work a half stop. I want to be smooth. Advance, check, back. Retreat, check, forward. I think I'm at 7 repetitions. 8. 9. 10. And I relax. I worked smooth, maintaining the flow. Now, in the bout, I may want to stop. I may want to make this fake, this invite a little bit more pronounced. In that case, I may break the rhythm. Advance, advance, check. I pause slightly, then change the direction. More of an invite, less of a flow. I'm going to work that now. 2 advances. And my check, tiny pause to retreat. And again, advance, advance, pause, right to retreat. Advance, advance, pause, to retreat. 3. Check, get out. Advance, advance, check, get out. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. And I relax. I will go back to the flow for 10 repetitions. And again, after that, the break for 10 repetitions. Let's get back on guard. Let's go. Flow from there. 1, 2, half switch. 1, 2, half switch. No break, no stop. Smooth connection between all the steps. Five reps, halfway through. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I shake it out. Back to my invite. Before I get out, on guard. Let's begin. Advance, advance, invite, your pause, and retreat, double retreat. Advance, advance, provoke, get out. 2, advance, advance, invite, get out. 3, advance, advance, invite, get out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I shake it out. My next set is going to use double check steps from advance, 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 double check, forward, advance. I'm going to create a flow. In the middle of that flow, create a slight confusion on which direction I may be going. Again, advance, advance, check, check, forward, advance. Same thing with retreat. 1, 2, double check, back and retreat again. 4 steps connected, one of them being confusing for the opponent and the distance. Let's go together, 10 reps again. Advance, advance, double check, forward, advance. Retreat, retreat, double check, back, retreat. On this double check, I make sure the center of balance is shifting slightly. Fake, fake, and back again. Forward, fake, fake, forward again. Backward, fake, fake, backward again. That's 3. 4. Retreat, retreat, check, check, back, retreat. Advance, advance, check, check, forward, advance. 6. 7. Advance, advance, double check, forward, advance. Retreat, retreat, double check, back, retreat. 8. 9. 10. And I shake it out. On my next series involving double check steps, I'm going to mix. Now, from the double check, maintain the same direction, or from the double check, change direction. Another combination of moves you can use in the bout to confuse an opponent. The series will be as follow: advance, advance, double check, forward. Advance, advance, double check, back. I will reset from there the couple retreat, go back where I started from, and go again. Advance, advance, double check, forward. Advance, advance, double check, back, and reset with the couple retreat. I will execute 10 repetitions, then do a similar series from retreat, also 10 repetitions. Let's start with the forward series. Together, on guard, advance, advance, double check, forward. Advance, advance, double check, retreat, and reset. 1. Advance, advance, double check, forward. Advance, advance, double check, retreat. 2. 3. 4. I maintain a good flex. Advance, advance, checks, and reset. 5. 6. Fake, maintain. Fake, change direction. 7. Advance, fake, advance again. Advance, fake, get out. 8. 9. Advance, check, check, advance, advance, check, check, get out. and relax. From retreat to retreat, double check, back to retreat, double check, come back forward. Similar idea, working from retreat. I begin, retreat, retreat, check, check, retreat, 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 check, check, and come back forward. Again, double retreat, double check, retreat, double retreat, double check, come back forward. And again, 1, 2, check, check, 3, 1, 2, check, check, change direction, 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Couple more. Retreat, retreat, double check. Retreat, 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 double check. Forward. Retreat, retreat, double check. Retreat, 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 double check. Forward. And I relax. I will execute both theories one more time, and this will conclude my work on check steps for today. Remember that your stance has to remain controlled as you work check steps. Simple check or double check, I want my legs to maintain flex so I can still move from it. If I spread this stance too much, I'm not going to be efficient. I'm actually going to get myself in trouble because I'm now stuck in place. Let's go back to my series. Forward, 2 advances, a double check, and another advance, 2 advances, a double check, and I reset back. Advance, advance, check, advance, 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 check, and reset. 2. Three. 4. Advance, advance, check, advance, 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 check, reset. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. I relax. Next set will work back from my retreat. I'm almost done with today's work. So I make sure I maintain a nice flex on the legs, nice balance in my execution. Let's begin to retreat, double check, back, to retreat, double check, and reset. Again, to retreat, double check, back, to retreat, double check, reset. 2. 3. 4. Retreat, retreat, back, front, retreat, 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 back, front, advances. 5. 6. 'Cause a mistake. I'm going to do this one again. Retreat, retreat, check, retreat, 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 check, advance. 7. 8. Couple more. 9. 10, and now relax. This concludes today's work on the check steps. We could do many other sequences with many different combinations of simple check, double check, break in rhythm, flow, change of direction, maintaining same direction. The options are many. Today's work was focusing on technique, so I picked a few sequences to work on the technique. If you want to make your own sequences, go ahead, you may do it. Before next class, I have a little challenge for you. It's going to be a lunge challenge. I have 3 levels in this challenge for you. First level is 50 lunges. These have to be good lunges from on-guard position, extend, push, land balance, recover. That is 1 repetition. 50 lunges broken down in series of 5 or 10. If you do a series of 5, you have to lunge, recover, maintain the flex, lunge again, recover, maintain the flex for 5 repetitions. If you do a series of 10, you maintain the flex for 10 repetitions. 50. Your advanced level for the challenge will be, again, 50 lunges combined with a footwork sequence. The sequence is going to be 2 advances, check, double retreat, advance, lunge, and recover. Reset. You reset your distance, you stay flexed, and you go again. Advance, advance, check, double retreat, advance, lunge, recover, and reset. Again, you maintain the flex, advance, advance, check, double retreat, advance, lunge, reset, recover, go again. Series of 5 or 10, you decide. The competitive level for today's challenge is going to be the same sequence with 100 repetitions. So you decide 50 lunges, 50 lunges with the footwork sequence, or 100 lunges with the footwork sequence. It's up to you, and it depends on your level. This is it for today. Thank you for watching us. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit the notification if you want to be receiving emails when we post new videos, like and comment this video, and I will see you next time.